You do not edit the streaming, bro.
Bruh,
Man,
you gotta do this ahead of time, dude.
I thought I did. I thought I did. Yeah, no, I had the giant ass, what is it? AP exam or whatever today. So I've been knocked out since like 2.
Oh
Legit.
damn.
Yeah, legit.
Oh
Like
shit.
as soon as I finished the, exam or whatever, I texted a few people on what is it? Discord, right? And then I legit went straight to bed. Like after my stream or whatever, I went straight to bed. And I just
Oh
got
yeah,
an ad
yeah.
on my own channel. Okay then. Okay then.
Oh man. Mm.
Okay. So as everyone knows, today's topic is kind of just stories and everything we've had while we were like, streaming or making content or anything of the sort. So like for Moral, that would be like if he was like, recording things or if he was like editing, right? For me, it would be probably just be me while I'm gaming,
Yeah.
right? Um Cindy Senpai is probably in the same boat, and Adric, I think, should be in the same boat. Not too sure on that one.
Uh,
Yeah, because I haven't watched any of your streams, Adric. I'm sorry, dude. But yeah.
it,
Um.
it's okay. I haven't streamed since 6 years ago. Remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't catch you 6 years ago. I should have tried harder. Man.
You need to get that
Man.
time machine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
get that
just
time
pop me
machine.
the time machine real quick.
Uh,
Yeah. So who wants to start? If not, I can start. I'm eating fries right now. I'll start then.
You can go if you want. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll tell a story about like the first time I actually streamed, I'm pretty sure, right? The first time I streamed, right? It was just pretty much me gaming, except I talked a hell of a lot more. Because the thing about like starting out streaming with legit like no one watching, right? Is it's sometimes pretty depressing, especially for new streamers, everything. Meanwhile, I just kind of just sat there and did nothing for a while, and then I decided to play Barony. I'm pretty sure. Let me actually check like my YouTube content to see if like that if what I'm remembering is correct. But I'm fairly sure I played Barony, right? And did pretty much nothing, right? Oh yeah, I literally titled the video just playing Barony alone. Also, my mic hasn't been fixed yet. Because I really, I was using my old mic, right, which was like a Blue Snowball or whatever. So my like production quality and everything was way worse than it is now, and I pretty much had no idea what to do while streaming either. So I just kind of talked to myself the entire time. And let me just check the video real quick. Let me just check the video. Okay, let me jump to the halfway point. Yep, it's just me. I'm like an hour in, right? And there's like no one, right? And I'm just like speed running Barony as I always do, right? And I got fairly far, if I have to be perfectly honest. But then one person popped in. I have no idea who they are because they didn't say anything in chat, and I'm 99% sure they're a bot because they didn't say anything. But yeah, I just kind of stared at the camera for a bit. The first time streaming is always the hardest. It's because like you don't have your habits, everything in place, and you don't have like anything you could fall back on. Because like if let's say I lose a game in like Dark Souls or whatever, right? My chat and me just start blaming the rat, right? Because we have always had like some like inside joke or whatever to like fall back on if we don't have anything to say, right? But like,
Right.
but like since like that was my first time streaming or whatever, I pretty much was just like myself and maybe the character I constructed, right? Like you can attest to this. If I like if I die or like if something like surprising happens, right? It's always the rat's fault. Yeah. Meanwhile, like when I first started, it was pretty much just, yo, look at me playing this game that no one's heard of. Yeah, great gameplay right there. And yeah, that was the first time or so I actually streamed. And I have kind of, archived everything, and I probably should rewatch it and see, like, where I started. But yeah, I'll pass the mic to someone else. Uh, I'll roll. Oh, Adric, you can start if you want. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can go. So my stories are not recent. Even though it's a joke saying that my last stream was 6 years ago, my last stream was actually only a few months ago. But my story is from about 6 to 7 years ago.
Ooh.
Because because when it comes to when I started doing quote unquote content creation, this is like early YouTube where you post stuff because you just want to share memories kind of thing. So
Yeah.
our GPS. So back then, back then, it's just me and a bunch of online friends I knew at
Oh no, I'm getting like half of every word right now,
and-
Adric. It's pretty hard to hear you.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Oh my god.
I didn't want to mention
I think
it,
the
but
time machine is malfunctioning.
yeah.
You broke the
You-
space-time continuum.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. I just wanted to tell you before you told your entire
Yeah.
story, right? And everyone drink some water. Everyone drink some water and like eat some food and posture check and all that, you know?
Yes.
Posture check.
For now though,
Check, dude. I was gotta do that though.
for now though, we should probably go to someone else until, you know, Adric can get everything settled, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Let me roll a 2-sided dice.
I'm trying to think.
Dice.
What?
1d2.
Don't
Roll 1d2.
don't you mean a coin?
Yeah, okay. So the second person on the list, after Adric and me is Cindy Senpai. Or if like, you know, Moral's number 1, Cindy Senpai's number 2. Cindy Senpai, would you like to start? If not, we can push it to Moral.
Hey, Cisse. Hey.
I'm
Cisse.
trying to think of stuff. I'm trying to recall like memories. Shoot, it's hard to think.
Man, yeah,
It's hard. Yeah, for real,
yesterday
it's hard,
think.
dude.
yesterday's kind of blurry, I have to agree.
Yeah,
Man.
it's crazy. I can
Yeah, dude.
trying to think of stuff.
Yeah, you and your AP's exams, Toylan.
Man, no, yesterday I had like no energy because I had like the AP exam the next day, right? So I had like, you know, 3 classes of homework. I was just like, I'll do it tomorrow, and I just took a fat nap.
Yeah, fat nap, right?
Yeah. I guess it's Moral's turn then, as in Cindy Senpai is still thinking, you know?
I guess it's my turn.
Indeed,
Wait,
indeed.
so what's the question? What's the question again?
We're just kind of telling stories of like when we like made like content or something. Like, hey, you made a video, you edited, like any funny story you want to like tell everyone, you know? Just it's nothing much. It's nothing much. Don't worry, dude.
Okay, I mean, I don't have much stories, but I do remember. I don't know if I told you guys before about like some video like got blocked or something.
I think
know
I've
if I
heard
told you.
vaguely of it, but not much.
Oh, well, that's basically what happened, and then like I uploaded a video, and then like
Oh
next thing you
yeah,
know, it got blocked.
since you're a React YouTuber or whatever, you must have a lot
Yeah.
of content that gets blocked, don't you?
Actually, no, that was like the only video that gets blocked. Other videos usually get demonetized or I share the revenue with the copyright holder.
Ah, got it. Well, that's a surprise. I'd imagine like every other video of yours gets blocked, you know? Because yeah.
No, like for example, like usually all of like the Mori Kalapi stuff, all that goes to the copyright holder. for sure.
Ah, got it. So you pretty much get like no revenue because most of your content is based around reacting to people, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Man, that must suck. Sorry.
Not really. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean, 'cause that's not. I don't consider that as my main income, anyways. 'Cause,
That's true.
like,
That's true.
recently I started my new job, so it's pretty
Yo,
good.
nice. Man,
Yeah,
the
I finally
only-
I finally left retail, dude.
Nice. Wait, resellers?
Forever, but it had no. I said I finally left retail. Like I was working
Oh.
retail for like a few years, and then now I
Nice,
finally got out.
nice. I heard retail sucks, man. Like,
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully it wasn't too
You
bad
get
for
you
you.
get. Not really. I mean, sometimes you get like certain customers, and like they'll give you a hard time
Yeah.
and whatnot. But it is what it is.
Makes sense. Did I have something play in the background?
Hmm.
Did I have something play in the background?
I don't know, dude, but
Oh no.
I don't know. Wait.
Now I know why my internet was dying. Because I had like 3 YouTube videos playing.
Dang,
Oh no.
your bandwidth couldn't handle that.
No, I had legit 3 YouTube videos playing, my own Twitch stream playing at like source.
And
Oh god.
but yeah, but then like after like I remember like for some moment like that video like I made it public again because I was like disputing the like I guess like the video game blocked and whatnot.
Yep, yep.
So it was like people could like watch it for like a week or something at most,
Yeah.
and then it got blocked again because the dispute got rejected. So I was like, oh damn,
Pain.
it went up to like 3,700 views I guess before it got blocked.
Yep.
But then like 2-3 months later I re-upload the video except like I just like blurred out the video I was watching and then like kind of like increased the pitch of the video
Oh
just a
yeah,
little
kind of
bit.
like all those like anime on YouTube videos where like their pitch shifted is like 1 octave higher and like everything's going super fast or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Man.
And that worked out. So I was like, yeah, this is a re-upload. So, yeah.
I wonder if I could play like 5 copyrighted songs on YouTube if like, you know, if I played all 5 at the same time. So that way their copyright gets
Oh,
really
gosh.
hell confused, you know? I either
I'd be
get
like, huh?
Don't even try it, bro.
honestly that's
Throw them for a
that
loop.
sounds like a fun experiment, you know? Like if let's say I wanted to play a song by like Beyonce or something, right? Instead of like playing one of her songs, I play like 8 of them at the same time. Like would the algorithm be like,
Mm-hmm.
Is this copyrighted or not?
Right.
I wonder if Cine Senpai remixes are copyrighted, you know?
Maybe. Like I mean he posts all his stuff on Twitter, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean he could have gone DMCA, you know, but you know
He seems
Actually,
fine.
oh yeah, wait, I have a story.
Yep.
Okay. So basically, this was before I met all of you.
I basically got to. I'm sorry.
Because there's I used to like before actually like remixing and stuff, like actually creating beats and then putting someone's voice and using it as an instrument.
Yep.
I
Mhm.
took like remixes that people made like of like copyrighted songs, and then if a VTuber, I mean Hololive, if like Coco sang something,
Yeah.
I would like match the BPM with that remix so that they're singing it at the same time.
Nice.
Oh.
Nico sang Shape of You. I did that.
I have
She
heard.
retweeted it.
Yep.
And it got yeah. It was a long time ago. It blew up. Then
Damn.
months later, I met one of my friends.
Yep.
He retweeted it. Like this was months later after that video was posted. My friend retweeted it, and I got striked.
Man.
I was like, "What the heck? Oh my god! Like what the Twitter? What?
Man.
Blame your friend.
What?"
It's your friend's fault.
It's your friend's fault, dude. But hey, did that Miko retweet though? That's a banger.
Yeah, I was like really surprised.
You know what?
Man.
I should.
There's too
And
much
also
clout.
I should.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Cine Senpai was noticed by Hololive before Moral was. Like, how does that work? You know?
He's been
Man.
at it like before I have, dude.
No, I don't even know.
I kind of want to play music in my streams, but they're just like boosted to like
Nah.
500% or something.
Bass boosted.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Crazy.
like copyrighted songs.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can barely hear the lyrics.
Like copyrighted songs, but like every like elder word is just like you know screeching. Man,
Wow.
one thing I noticed right is that games, especially like you know Chinese games, all their music is like uncopyrighted or whatever, because you know Twitch you kind of need the game audio, right? And yeah,
Yeah.
so like I've been playing like some bangers on like you know like Gujian, which is like one of the games I've been playing, or I've been playing like other music from other games I've been playing and everything, and it's been not copyrighted so far. I don't think I've gotten any copyright strikes so far, but we'll have to see what happens in the future, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copyright's scary, man. Copyright's scary.
Yup.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay, Adric, is your connection stable now?
Do I sound stable now?
Yeah. You sound more stable than before.
Mhm.
Okay.
Give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah. No
let
rush,
me,
dude.
Yeah.
I'll tell
let me
another
like.
story then.
After the stories, like we can talk a little bit about I don't know, like the Digisanji EN debuts or
Oh
even like Final
yeah.
Fantasy
Sure.
Alliance. Like afterwards, if you run out of topics, of course.
Yeah. No, 100%. If you want to talk about that, we'll talk about that. Don't worry, dude.
Yeah, no, you're good. Like that's only if you run out of topics, but you keep going.
Okay. So I'll pull up my analytics real quick because the story I have is actually somewhat based off like a bunch of this stuff, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
So basically, you know how we started the podcast in like last year, right? Like November or whatever, or no, not November, but like December, right? Or was it December?
Yeah,
I have no idea when,
I don't.
but a long time,
I
a
don't know.
long time ago, right? Um, I pretty much like rarely ever streamed when like we started the podcast and we did all the other stuff, right? Because I actually started a cold not a cold weather podcast, but Duilan, right? I started my VTuber persona, right? As
Yeah.
what was it? As a character for Classroom Cord, also known as the classroom chat of Hollow Slaves, right? Which was a long time ago. You remember that era, right? Moral, I believe you were
Yeah.
there.
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, I do.
So pretty much I never stream there other than to like make tutorials or maybe the one-off stream with like, a few of my friends, right? And
Yeah.
pretty much I had no content interaction whatsoever other than like, the people that kind of like, are friends with me on Discord and everything, right? And honestly, I'm hella
Mhm.
thankful for that because like, I stream like maybe 4 times like a week and maybe like stream for like an hour like in the entire week, right? Let me actually pull this time stream. Like December, I only streamed for
Mhm.
5 hours, right? January, 5 hours. February, for some reason, had 10 hours. I believe that's when I started the podcast, right? Every Monday, right? It used to actually be on Monday for everyone that's
Mhm.
out of the loop, right? And that's when like I started getting more content, right? And then the reason why I've
Yeah.
been streaming so much lately, right, is that my thought process, right, was that hey, Domodachi just happened, right, and if I don't stream enough, I'm not gonna be able to capitalize on like that boon, because like if let's say I get like 16 followers from Domodachi, right, that's the actual number I got, right, but I don't stream, that's not gonna do anything for me,
Mm.
So I started streaming a lot, right, and I got around 4 average viewers, right? But the funny thing, right, is that one of the Tuesdays, like when we were doing like the podcast, right, like the first Tuesday after Domodachi, right, I was like, man, I don't have energy for this because like I would have Domodachi, I would have an event in Final Fantasy, and I would have a cold weather podcast, and I would have like my daily stream, which I started like that a week, right? And so I had like no no stream that day other than the cold weather podcast, right? And pretty much instantly, right, like pretty much instantly I saw my the amount of people that showed up the next stream, right, it dropped from like 4.5, right, to 2.4, and then it kept going that for like a week, and I was like, oh no. But it eventually picked up again once I like started like make a Discord and everything, because you know how we have the Discord bot in a cold weather Discord where it tells you whenever someone's streaming in the Discord, right?
Yeah.
I pretty much
Yeah.
have something like that for mine, right? And for like my personal Discord that I just made, right? That tells people whenever I'm streaming, ask them, and also another chat for like everyone else in the thing like doing it, kind of like the someone streaming chat in our Discord, right? And that's been very helpful because like as soon as that happened, right, my views pretty much like instantly jumped, and I was like, oh shoot, because like half the people who like watch my streams, right, are followers, right? But the notification most of the time only like the notification only appears for them like 2%, like on a good day, right, only 2% of like the notification sent out will be like engaged with, so like the Discord helped a lot, man. Like the Discord helped a hell of a lot. So yeah, highly suggest make a Discord if like um you want some extra people to show up, I guess. And hey Tommy, and yeah. Also, moral, I have like another person like that always shows up in my streams, Yoru, right, who like loves cat avatars and everything. Like how you have like the blue cat, right, he's pretty much collected
Uh-huh.
every single cat out there, and it's insane. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Imagine
Oh, there was
collecting
like,
cats.
that's a funny story actually. Like on my recent premiere,
Yep.
like on my recent premiere, like there's like some person that came into the chat. His name was Immoral Cat or something. I'm like,
Immoral
are we
cat.
cousins? Are we related?
Yo, it's Moral from the negative zone, boys. It's Moral from the negative zone.
It's the anti-moral.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like you
Anti-moral.
know how like there's like Bizarro, which is like negative Superman or whatever. This is like a
Yeah, yeah,
Bizarro
yeah.
Moral or whatever, you know?
Oh
Man.
gosh, just imagine Bizarro's face on Moral's cat.
Oh no, that's kind of cursed.
No.
Yo, who knows how to
Nobody draw
Photoshop?
that.
That's frightening.
Yo, anyone in chat know how to
Nobody draw that,
Photoshop?
please. Nobody, please. Nobody draw
That's
that.
scary. That
That's
is
scary as heck.
that is a sight to behold.
Yo,
No, don't
Yoru
do
knows how
that.
to Photoshop. Come on, Yoru, let's go.
But no, please, no.
Oh.
That's cursed.
Yeah, Carl, get your sleep. Like, it doesn't matter like
But-
what stream happens, you should get your sleep, you know? You can always watch the VOD later if you really want to watch.
But yeah, shifting gears here. Has anyone checked out Sina Senpai's Iron Tree for his Spiral Tones remix?
Yo, oh yeah. Let me send the link in chat actually.
Oh Lord, please no.
Yeah,
Why? Why?
Sydney Senpai.
I was like the first person to retweet it. I think I don't remember.
I don't think I retweeted it. I should retweet on my Twitter, you know? Cindy
You need to
Senpai,
retweet
your
on Twitter.
sins against humanity shall not be hidden. Where is it? I have no
Dude.
idea. You tweet so much, dude.
I tweet all the time, dude.
No, I mean Cindy Senpai tweets like every
shit,
day.
Senpai.
Yeah. The
Dude,
closest
yeah, he's been dropping his
Yeah, I do
stuff
a
beats
lot.
again.
yeah, he does a lot of stuff.
It's back. We're back.
Like I saw the recent tweet of Sina Senpai basically remixing.
Yo, Love Trial?
I remixed
it was like Lady Blue 53's toilet.
Toilet. Yeah, it was a broken toilet, and I just put a hip hop beat over
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
yeah,
Uh,
that was hilarious.
I'm scrolling down like I've been scrolling down for a good like
Let me-
10 minutes and I still haven't seen the Spiral Tones remix. What's wrong with you?
Dude,
And
let me-
no,
let me
he
find it.
he
I- I-
posted.
I
I
should-
can find it.
Yeah, okay.
I should both of them if anything.
so this senpai just
So
tweets a lot. Okay.
Yeah, no, Cindy Senpai
yeah.
tweets a lot, like a lot.
Ooh. Sina Senpai got the Kaito follow. Damn. Got
Yo,
the Assman follow.
wait, so we have two cats in our stream. We have Pepe, who's sometimes a dog that appears, right? How many more animals are we
You
gonna
know
collect?
Kaito, right?
No, I don't know Kaito. I rarely watch.
He's basically that guy. He basically like if there's something gets so much likes or something, then he will post a picture of his ass.
What?
It was like a side pic of his ass. Like he posted on Twitter.
Why? Wait, didn't you talk about this? I think you talked about this in another stream. Oh god, that's scary, man. Imagine being that like brave to post your ass on Twitter. Oh, moral.
There's just no questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
uh,
Wait, did you just post
Ah, shit.
Cindy Senpai's toilet remix? Here you go. I posted
Yeah,
it in the
posted
chat.
the toilet. That
oh god.
yeah.
Oh
Dude, I was
man, I
surprised
love
you-
that.
I was surprised why you didn't remix it. When Bao put her feet in the toilet. That one.
Man.
Yo, send me anything. I will
Dude.
somehow make it into a song or like into a beat.
Oh yeah, believe Cindy Senpai when he says that.
Somehow.
Like
Okay, after this stream ends, go back to the beginning, like in Toyline he says big ass, and then just make that a beat.
man.
Like welcome to Toyline out
Man.
of context.
Yo, go. So today, right? Today I was actually on Twitter, right? I was followed by someone named like the Incognito or whatever, right? And they're following like 30 people, right? They're following 30 people, and no, their name is the Stranger, right? And they have like the Incognito like picture, right?
I'll post them.
And their like title is like, or their description or whatever is like just an account for some NSFW stuff. Don't mind me, right? They're not following anyone I know, right? And legit, everyone they're following, right, aside from me, is 18 plus. Like they have like the 18 plus tag in their name, you know? So I'm like, I literally do not even swear on Twitter. Like, why are you following me? Like, damn. But yeah, I was super confused because like legit everyone they're following has like their plus 18 tag or like something NSFW with their their Twitter, right? And I was like, okay then, because I try to keep my stuff like at least the basic level of like child friendliness, like man. Do you guys consider me an 18 plus VTuber? Do you guys consider me an 18 plus VTuber? Like,
Yes, because you
18
stab people in
Yeah, I
VR.
mean,
oh yeah, I do.
You stab people in VR.
Violence is fine. Violence is fine. Like
I mean,
You're at
technically,
least a at least
Yeah,
you're at
PG.
least a PG-13.
that's fair.
yeah,
That's fair.
PG-13.
Yeah, no, I played Dark Souls and a bunch of other games which probably aren't child friendly, but like definitely not like 18 plus at least, like maybe. But yeah.
Like I'm just 18 plus because I cuss a lot. That's about it.
Mm.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, violence is a perfectly acceptable subject to kids. Yeah, I agree with Tommy, I agree with Tommy.
You need to teach
Yeah.
kids violence so that they will not be violent. You need to teach them the horrors of war.
Oh shoot.
Exactly. Just let them experience it firsthand.
Oh, Sari, you sweet
Nah.
child. 18 plus on Twitter basically means that you have like very like not safe for work content. Like you have like
Yeah.
like body part showing asterisk, or you have like complete gore or whatever, like just something that you wouldn't show to a child. But the 18 plus
Wait,
tag,
there's complete gore on Twitter.
I mean, I've seen some. Raise his eyebrow.
I
Yeah.
have never
Huh?
seen that.
You do not want to go
Like,
down the Twitter rabbit hole. Like, there's some messed up.
That's pretty Biden.
Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's crazy.
it might be on Insta or Twitter or whatever, but there's like pretty like non-safe for work type stuff. They normally get banned and everything, but like do not go too deep into the Twitter rabbit hole, right? And oh shoot, you guys know how Yoru in chat is saying that I'm pretty much of a machinist or whatever in games? That's because death is a solution for a lot of things in game. Like let's say I get stuck somewhere, right? Like let's say I don't know where to like go, right? Death and then
Mhm.
resetting my location is always a solution. If that doesn't work right, there, another solution for a lot of things, right, is like, hey, I lost my friend or whatever, right? Die. If I'm playing a Dark Souls game, right? Like if I'm playing a Dark Souls game, right, and I'm low on health and I can't heal them because I'm low on health, like for example, Code Vein, right? Dying and rejoining. That's also a solution for infinite health, right? As long as they don't die themselves, right? I can keep dying and then rejoining their game and I'll be at full health and I can heal them again. Death is a
Yeah.
death is a solution for a lot of things. in games.
Usually, when I die in a game, I just forget what I was doing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I die a lot. Like,
Yeah.
like, have you guys seen the types of games I play on like Twitch or whatever? No. Okay. So.
No, not really. No.
So for Guxian, right, all the bosses and normal enemies two-shot, and it takes like a good minute to kill even like an average mob, right? So like I'm playing on the hardest difficulty there until I just unlock the latest difficulty, right? I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm playing Barony, which is also like a Dark Souls like. I'm playing Absolver, which is like a PvP based martial arts game. So that's gonna be fun, right? I'm playing a bunch of other like die hard like games, like roguelikes where like if you die you have to restart from the beginning and all that other stuff, it's I die a
Just
lot.
like dying.
Yeah.
Just like.
Oh yeah, and then there's also Kenshi too, right? Where in Kenshi, right, some people will actually like cut off their own limbs and everything so they can like replace it with like mechanical body parts or whatever, or they'll like be like fighting a bunch of like other things. And it's like, no, please do not do that, like IRL. Don't follow what Kenshi players do. Dude, if you guys
I
want,
mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, in Kenshi, I just instigate war between the factions for no reason.
in Kenshi, what one of my friends is doing, and I've done it once or twice too, right? is they keep just running to battles against people with like sharp weapons, so they get like dismembered, right? And then while they're dismembered, they just replace it with like better body parts, you know. And it's Kenshi is not a child friendly game. Let me tell you that. And you also die a lot too.
Just don't go to the holy faction. There's a lot of
Yeah, holy
bigotry
factions.
and
I normally only play on like the hard difficulty like starts and everything, and I also have a bunch of like mods and everything just made to make the game harder. And I haven't actually streamed this game, right? But like a bunch of my mods are just like, hey, the economy is ruined, so like you can't just mine to get money anymore, right? Because it gives you like one piece of like iron gives you like 10 like cats or whatever, right? So like it's like everything's debuffed by like a ton, you know. So a lot of the games I play, I purposely like make it more difficult on myself for no reason, but it makes good content
why do you do that in Kenshi? Kenshi is already hard enough to do anything in it.
because I've gotten really good at like farming and everything. So like I just like farm and then I get like a bunch of money and then it's like smooth sailing from there, right? But in Kenshi, right, I normally do solo runs, right? But I've also done the attack slots up to 5 times, so 5 people attack me at a time instead of like only 1 by 1, right? So that's a lot harder, right? And then there's a bunch of other difficulty increases, and like half of my streams are just watching me die. It's fun times all around, though. Honestly, I don't consider Kenshi too hard of a game. It's decent on the base, but I've made it a lot harder. Yeah, but I'm a hardcore gamer with like a capital G, you know. But yeah,
What a sweaty gamer.
yeah, sweaty gamer. Funny enough, I don't actually play like first
Sweaty
person
as heck,
shooters.
dude.
Yo, Moral, do you think you're gonna make like gaming content anytime soon?
Not really. No, I mean,
Moral
most I'll do
gaming?
is probably like
Oh god, music games. I do not have a good relationship with music games right there. I'm not very good with them, Yori.
Like rhythm games.
Yeah, okay. Time for Edric story, no?
Geometry Dash.
My story. So basically, so my story mainly revolve around when I started content creating like 8 years ago.
Yeah, a long time.
Like I haven't done much recently. I only had a few like test streams for models and overlays and stuff like that.
Yep.
But so basically 8 years ago is when I started content creating. That's like back when YouTube is young. People kind of just post stuff that they happen to have, like
pretty much
like
the
if
golden
they're
age, right? Like when like
Yeah,
content was
like-
easy and like yeah.
yeah. Back then it was. So basically, a lot of my content back then, the YouTube channel is already deleted, doesn't exist, so don't even bother.
Man.
But,
Oh, damn it.
But basically, a lot of it was me and my buddies, like my online friends at the time,
Yep.
were just playing video games, and whenever we expect there be like a funny moment happening, we just hit record. Because back then, just fraps. People used fraps back then. I don't know, do people still use
Oh,
fraps
fraps,
now?
yeah.
It was
I
easy. You
remember
press
fraps.
F9, you start recording, and then I kind of like brought that habit into streaming as well when Twitch first appeared, which is where the 6 years ago highlights came from. And I remember back then, some of the earlier content was like, it was like the first time command blocks were introduced into Minecraft.
Yeah.
So we use command block and code it in something so we can play tennis in Minecraft. And then we had literally like a 20-minute video where it was just my friends playing tennis in Minecraft with each other, and I'm just shoutcasting the whole thing.
That sounds insanely fun, dude. That sounds insanely fun. Man.
Oh, and the tennis ball was a charged creeper.
Oh no.
So if
Oh,
you
no.
lose, you die. It was
Oh, God.
great.
That sounds like something I would play. Man, 8 years ago, right? You said 8 years
Yeah,
ago, right?
yeah. It was
8 years ago, I
6
was
to 8 years ago.
8 years ago. I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm like a child. It hurts.
And then about like 5-6 years ago is when I first started making like the first real content.
Yep.
Like it was edited video, there was like overlays, because it was a podcast.
Oh
So it
shoot.
was like, so it was me and one of my friends who were doing a podcast. Occasionally we'll play games on the podcast.
A cold cash
And-
podcast TM.
And then back then it was, and then back then this was like before clickbait was like mainstream.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't too- like there wasn't too many.
Yeah.
Like now YouTube is just a lot of clickbait. But
Oh my
back then
gosh,
clickbait
yeah.
was just before clickbait was mainstream. So I just put like the most bullshit tags for the YouTube video. And then
Nice.
so the my podcast co-host at the time, his real life friends, like his classmate, found the YouTube channel.
Oh no.
And he,
Oh no.
and he got so
Oh.
embarrassed because this is back when there's no VTubing, so it's all like real face cam stuff.
Yep.
So like he just got so embarrassed that he went and deleted the channel.
Yo, what if I pop my
Oh my gosh.
actual face real quick? Man, no. But yeah, I kind of wish I was.
kind of cut off there, but you asked me if I plan to do gaming content.
Yeah. Moral gaming content when?
I mean, I've done that like way before, I became a YouTuber,
Nice. I
but
haven't
nothing
seen any
really worked
moral
out, though.
gaming videos, you know. But I'm
Yeah,
kind
Yeah, I
of.
have like I actually have some moral gaming videos, but I have them like as unlisted.
Ah, got it. Send me them sometime. But like Adric,
Yeah,
like
it depends.
I kind
Yeah,
of
depends
wish.
what you're looking for. I mean, I
kind
have
of-
like some like CS:GO videos, but like
Yeah.
maybe
Hey,
maybe usually just people like talking smack to each other and whatnot.
I cannot see moral with like playing CS:GO or whatever. I only see him.
No, like
I only see him reacting to King, you know. And
oh
I
wow.
mean, yeah,
I mean,
reacting to King.
I mean, there's still some King covers I've yet to react to, like
Yeah.
like Roboco's King cover, Shion's King cover, Shien's King cover.
yeah.
I think Kisune AI dropped one. I don't know, many months back. I don't remember.
I kind of wish like I joined like Twitch, like started streaming when like Atrix started, right? Because like like the viewers per stream or whatever, like the viewer to stream ratio, right, has pretty much like halved, like especially since like quarantine and everything, right? Like there's just so many more streamers now that like it's really hard to get like noticed,
Mm.
like the things that used to work back in the day, like streaming a lot and like all that other stuff, right? That doesn't really work anymore since there's like so many more people like playing like the popular games and everything. Like if you play Minecraft, legit, no one's gonna go to your stream, unless you have like a somewhat large following already.
You basically now, I mean, this is even true back then. It's
Yep.
just
Harder.
it's just people didn't care as much.
Yeah.
Because like back then, no one thinks that
You can make a living off it.
any like content creation is gonna replace a job.
Yeah.
Well, now if your average viewer count is in like 900, in the 900s,
Yep. You're still
you
small.
are making like 15 grand a month.
Damn, that's a lot, man.
So this is, so obviously back then no one thought about it that way. Most people that stream are, even back then, were mostly pro esports player that just want to stream them playing games so
Yep.
people can learn the game and so on and so forth. They would,
Mhm.
or like or people like me, where you play a lot of games and with your friends and there's funny moments, so you might as well just stream it, kind of
Yep, yep.
thing. Now it's a little bit different.
More competitive,
It's-
right? Yeah.
It's not that it's more competitive, because the people that are on top are people that just simply did more.
Yep.
I mean, obviously they also have the time advantage because you have that length of time to build the viewer base.
Yep.
But right now it's more of, you need to do more, but doing more is almost not worth your time if you're not sure is this exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Mm,
you
yeah.
like 900 concurrent viewer, 15K a month, that's pretty comfy living there. But the issue with that is you need to almost be full-time
Yeah.
in not streaming, but like full-time content creating in order to get to
Right.
that point.
Mm.
Yeah.
And you're probably not going to see a payout for the first year.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
Like I've been like, grinding this month, right? And like growth has been like way faster than it has been because I've been putting in like more hours and everything, right? But like the revenue and everything's like pretty much little to nothing, and like I can see why like it's such like a hard thing for people to like keep it up, because like a lot of people come into like VTubing or like streaming and everything, right? And then like after like a month or two they like give up, like it's like I've heard this saying a
because
lot.
a lot of them come in with like, not to throw shade at people, but the reality is there is a group of people that came in with the idea of they're gonna do a get rich quick
Instant
scheme.
success like overnight or whatever.
Mm,
Yeah, they see
Yeah.
Hololive and Niji Sanji making $1 million in a year in super chat. They're like, I want to do that. I mean, it's
But yeah,
not a
but just
lottery
keep.
ticket.
But yeah.
I've heard this saying a lot. Like it's a marathon more than like a sprint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like a
Mhm.
lot of people come in,
Yeah.
like they don't get success
That's
overnight, and then
true.
they give up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's-
that's
yeah,
true.
exactly.
Content creating rewards consistency and it rewards
Totally. Yes.
bread.
Yeah, facts. 100%.
I've
That's
noticed
facts,
that
man.
like some
It's a
people,
foundation.
yeah, some people can get like the
to
quote unquote
build it
sprint,
first.
right? Like I've seen like
Mhm.
like the people who get sprints have like invested a lot of money into like a good model and all that, right? But even then, it's very hard
Yeah.
to
Mm.
stay there for a long time,
Yeah,
because
even then they don't get to the point of like what an average streamer, like an average RL streamer that takes it seriously
yeah,
would get
Yeah.
to, because like even though from the VTuber community 800 900 concurrent viewer, that's a lot of people.
yep,
But
yeah.
if
Mhm.
you look at the actual RL streaming community, 800 to 900 is like the average.
yeah, because like the IRL community has been around for a lot longer, right? So they've had a lot more time to grow and everything as well.
Also most of them are doing it as a full-time job. They're not
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing it
Yeah.
as a side thing.
I've been putting in like 3 hours like minimum on like streaming, and like even then like growth is fairly slow, but like like the people who do stay, I'm very thankful for them, because like I pretty much can like recognize everyone's like avatar or whatever at the bottom of the screen as soon as they like pop up, even without like name and everything. Regulars and like
totally.
lurkers are like the backbone of like the community.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
Mm.
like even like what a lot of the average RL streamers, like 800 900 500 viewership plus, they basically say they are a content creator first and a streamer second. So
Yeah.
what I mean by that
Mhm.
is if they can dedicate 40 hours a week on content creating, like 70% of that is probably on YouTube videos, TikTok,
And Twitch.
other type
No,
of
I mean
content.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, other types of content. Only 30% is actually on Twitch, because Twitch as a platform
Is
does
bad for
not
growth.
encourage is
Yeah.
bad for growth. It does not encourage discovery.
Yeah. Which I think is actually really interesting, because like the people who do have like, it's very weighted towards like those who already have a following, right? Because like if you're like top of your
Mhm.
category, you probably have like decent growth, right? But if like let's say
Right.
you're a small streamer or whatever, you have pretty much like non-existent growth, right?
Right.
Because like
I mean,
growth on Twitch, I think, is like exponential, right? It's heavily weighted towards like the bigger people in like the categories and like the bigger games and everything, right?
Yeah.
like look at, for example, I don't really want to like name drop people, but like for example, Woohoo Lad, if you look at his streams, not his Twitch streams, because his Twitch streams is limited amount of people, but his YouTube streams, you'll
Yeah.
realize that because he have a following
Yep.
on YouTube just from his like constantly churning out videos,
Yep.
his viewership is quite high on YouTube.
Yeah. The interesting thing I've noticed, right, is that revenue on Twitch and like, is way higher than YouTube. However, YouTube, like, streaming growth is a lot faster as well, right? So it's really like a catch 20 on like which one you want to use. Because like if you're going on YouTube, like even if you like bring everyone over from your Twitch, you're probably earning like less than 10% of what you already have, right? Meanwhile, on Twitch, like growth is way slower, but you're getting like a lot more support from like other content creators, right? Because like you can raid and everything, which you can't do on YouTube, right? And there's
Yeah,
a
because
lot
they're
of
on
other
YouTube.
really nice
Mm.
features on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Like because like
So basically,
yep, continue.
yeah. So basically, what a lot of those IRL streamers kind of recommend is like you use YouTube or whatever other content creation platform as your outreach,
Yep.
and then you use Twitch as your paycheck.
Yeah. Which like I feel like networking is even more important on like Twitch than on YouTube, because if you don't have the networking down, like you don't have like friends who will raid you and all that, right? You're pretty much not gonna grow on Twitch, at least for like the first few days, Like once you have like a stable audience, right? Like, hey, I have Tommy, like Yoru, and like a bunch of others who like appear every stream, Carl too, right? Sometimes be, well, no, always be, and like a bunch of others, right? Like once you have a stable like community, then you might see like some growth, right? But if you're at like 0 or like viewers, right? Or like even 1 viewer, right? You're probably not gonna get much growth like naturally, unless you have like people will raid you,
Right. Mhm.
I feel like that is also kind of dependent
Yep.
on the personality, because I have seen cases where a streamer having friends that have thousands of concurrent viewers,
Yep.
so their friends will always raid them,
No.
but they're still always stuck at 300 concurrent.
Yeah.
It depends on the personality, because it's more of people come to you for you,
Yep.
and if your personality is not attractive enough, if your content is not attractive enough to capture their attention, even if like someone that have 10,000 concurrent viewer raids you, like that 10,000 will only, that spike will only be there for like 30 minutes an hour.
Yeah, because like
at
the
most,
retention isn't
and
high enough.
and it would just drop.
Yeah.
Same thing with collabs. That's why people say collabs don't really work, because it's fun to do, like do not do them, because it's your enjoyment to
Yeah.
do them, but usually collabs tends to have lower viewership
Yep.
than an individual just doing just.
Yeah. Because like unless your like, personality or like your streaming style or whatever is like really similar to other people, right? The chances of you like retaining or like, like catching some of like the like viewers' eyes or whatever is fairly low, right? And since it's actually a trend I've noticed that most people when they're doing a collab, both people stream, right? There's not much crossover either, unless like very rare circumstances, the closest to a collab I've done is actually a cold weather podcast, which is pretty much the
Yeah.
only collab I've done.
Hey.
Hey, there you
And then other
go.
times
Yeah, like you,
I might like pop into
like you said, we got planned a collab or something. Like
man,
a
no,
collab or
we
something.
planned a collab on Saturday, but I completely forgot about it. Man, it hurts. It hurts, man.
Actually, Saturday or Sunday
What
could work
collab?
for me because I'm
Oh,
free
remember a
Friday.
cold weather gaming or whatever that I
Oh.
added everyone. I forgot to remind everyone on Saturday. Ah, man. I popped onto Snowfield streaming. It was pretty fun. I think like community collabs, I guess, right? Like where you're collabing with like the community, like your like viewers and everything, right? Those seem to have a bit more promise, right? Because if like let's say your viewers can interact with you like organically or like on the stream itself, right? Or like even
Yeah.
if you just build a connection with your viewers, right? It's not gonna like increase your viewers by anything, right? But it is gonna increase your what is it,
Interaction.
the interaction and how many people are gonna stay on the stream, right? Like
Yeah.
community is a major thing, especially for small streamers, right? because like I have a few people, and like I'm sure like most other streamers on Twitch will notice this too, especially the small ones, right? They'll always have like one or two or maybe like four or five. It's closer to five for my case, right? Like people who like always come to their stream, and like they're super nice, like I know pretty much like everyone like that comes to my stream like fairly well, and I think that helps a lot too, because like uh it's not really great if you're like a big streamer, like if you have 200 people, like you have like a parasocial relationship or whatever. But while you're like a small streamer, like I am, right? I think it's fine to like build like friendships and everything with like your viewers.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, for sure.
Like,
You have like your regulars that come in, and
yeah,
then,
yeah,
you don't really know them. It's like kind of comfortable talking to them. So yeah,
yeah.
for
I'm
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like one or two people, like even in Morals, like comments or whatever, that you see pretty much like every video or like
Yeah,
every few videos. Yeah,
yeah. I always get like a few people that always comment, like at least like maybe like 4 or 5
yeah.
people. Or so.
Those people I feel like are like the backbone of the community. Like the people that like stay there
Oh
like every
yeah,
stream and
totally.
everything. And like
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
for
know
sure.
how like some of my viewers do it because I stream like every day for like 3 hours, right? And then there will be like there will be like me or Yoru or like Tommy or someone, right? Who's legit like just sitting in chat like for 3 hours straight, just like chatting with me, and like damn, thank you. But like it's still like a lot, like
Mm.
it's a lot to be there like in chat all the time, and like I'm very thankful for that. um Cindy Senpai, you don't stream, right? I don't think you do. I think,
No, 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 no.
yeah, yeah. Have you
No.
thought of streaming?
But hey, I probably like just making music and stuff, probably.
Hey.
And then maybe some gaming stuff
I'll
in the
watch that
future.
shit.
Yeah, no, no. Cindy Senpai makes really good music, man. Oh,
Arika, thanks.
Yoru watches my streams when he's drawing and everything, which makes it a lot better. At least it's not just him staring at like my stream all the time, right?
Mm.
Uh, ah, small streamers have it kind of tough on Twitch, though, don't they? Yeah. Uh, oh, welcome to the Stream Boom, by the way. We're kind of just telling stories and like talk about streaming and content creation and all that stuff. And yeah. Oh shoot. I have a question for everyone here. Wait. So
Yeah.
wait. Well, what was my question again? Oh no. Okay. Okay. I got my question. What do you guys prefer? Like streaming. Like, do you guys prefer streaming like larger games, like more popular games, or like with like more people streaming it, or do you guys prefer like streaming, games with like less people and like less people like viewing it at the same time? Because like it's always a question of should I play like the biggest game or whatever, or should I play like a game which is like less diluted?
Ooh.
I mean, it depends.
Yeah, so that is a good point, Tommy.
Cause like for me, I play like very like even the games I play regularly are somewhat
Popular.
off the beaten
Oh, got it.
path.
Yeah, same.
So it's like it makes no difference.
Fair enough. Yeah, because like I'm thinking about it from like a new VTuber perspective, right? Because like I've like gone into like Twitch streamer like subreddits and like a bunch of other things like where like small streamers everything like congregate, right? And like pretty much every other post is pretty much like, oh yeah, no, I have 0 viewers, or like memes about hey 0 viewers and all that, right? And I'm like, wow. I feel that, right? Like I feel that, but some
Oh
people,
yeah, totally.
yeah, some
Yeah,
people get
seems
ads,
like
some people don't. But like,
yeah. Some streamers or something get discouraged. Like I'm getting no viewers or
yeah,
whatever, so they quit.
like I'm wondering what's better for like a
Yeah.
new streamer, like not me, because like I already have like a following of like dedicated viewers or whatever, right? So I'm like not at the bottom anymore, right? But like if let's say you're like completely new to streaming, like Adrake or like not Adrake, but like if you're like I know there's a lot of actually new VTubers in my chat, like Tommy's one, right? B who's always there is one, Sari is one, right? Like statistically, I think less like even smaller streamers, right, will I mean like especially smaller streamers will need to like play games that are like undiluted, or else they're gonna have to rely on like Twitter and everything else for it, because like if you don't have like, you know, at least like 5 viewers or whatever, Twitch is not gonna recommend you at all. And like even more so, if you have less than 15, you're not gonna get on like any like the recommended things, you know? So yeah.
Right. Which that's why pretty much like people feel that having a debut stream is crucial towards like
Yeah.
determines like whether you be successful or not. You know.
Yeah, and I feel like debut stream should always wait. This was something Haru told me, who's part of like the aspiring VTubers like Discord group, right? Who actually invited me like to like teach people and everything, right? Haru pretty much tells me that like the debut stream isn't like isn't like instant like viewers or whatever. It's more of a XP boost, you know. Like if you have one concurrent viewer, like 10 followers, right? The debut's probably not gonna do much for you, right? But if you're somewhat established, like let's say you have 50 followers, right? It's gonna grow you a lot faster there than elsewise, you know?
Right.
Because getting
Mhm.
from level 1 to level like in games, right? Getting from level 1 to level 5 is really easy, right? But you'll need the XP boost once you get to like, level 50 to level 60, right? Because that's gonna take a lot
Yeah.
longer time and everything. And you're also gonna have like more people
Yeah.
and everything and all that. Which
Mhm.
I think it's a good idea to delay your debut at least until you're somewhat established. And yeah.
Yeah.
Or you have
Yeah.
the
Tell you
network.
don't.
Or you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
the
Don't like
network.
rush
Oh,
the
no.
debut. Like just take your time with it. Like even if you have
Yeah,
already
yeah,
stuff, try to build up like towards it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, like even then, now I think of it, not even if you have the network, it sometimes doesn't work out because
Yeah.
because I have seen cases where the debut stream of a VTuber, they will have 300, 400 viewers on the debut, but afterwards their regular stream is just like
Sharp
5,
drop.
10
Right.
viewers. Yeah.
I've noticed that if
Mhm.
you have one really big stream afterwards, like let's say you guys remember the Monday stream I had, right? Where like I finished Gujian, right? Where that was like, my big stream, quote unquote, right? Right after I pretty much, a lot of my, viewer like interaction and everything actually like jumped, because like momentum exists on Twitch, like if you can monopolize on like the momentum and everything, it's gonna go a lot longer than if like let's say you get a really big stream and then you don't stream the next day, I think it's optimal like that if like you have a debut stream, you can like follow up on that like for like so that people can see like what your normal streams are like and everything,
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
it's just the momentum is difficult because
people have lives.
it's not that it's more reliant on the content
Yeah.
because like a lot of the times the debut stream they have large viewership just simply because A, the word debut is in the title,
Yep.
and then B, you probably have a bunch of people rating you either due to connections or the fact that you're debut in the title.
Yep.
Because the VTuber community is just like that. We like to support each other.
Yeah.
But
I've definitely noticed that.
if your content is not interesting enough to keep people
Mine.
like that,
Mhm.
that momentum is not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
So
True. Yeah.
so it's more of a issue of it's not a matter of working harder, it's a matter of working smarter.
Yeah.
Like if you have 10 hours,
Right.
you should still put in that 10 hours, but that 10 hours need to be
Good hours.
put in the right places.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta use it wisely for sure.
Yeah, and then the pitfall for a lot of the newer streamers is that they say I have 10 hours of content creating, so I'm just gonna stream for 10 hours.
Oh no, YouTube's
That's
down,
not-
everyone. YouTube's down.
That
Man, we
That's
can't
not
watch
gonna
Moral
do anything
TV.
for you.
Mm.
more TV. What?
It's okay. I have the SoundCloud version of 13 kink reactions.
Another-
recorded.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, I remember. Oh my gosh.
Oh god, I remember that.
It's in
I
Discord.
remember. Seriously.
Another thing
But
I've noticed,
anyways.
right? Yeah, especially for like new streamers, right? Is that if let's say you're always playing like a character or whatever, like how a lot of YouTubers like it's like RP plus streaming, like
Oh
roleplay
yeah,
plus
oh yeah.
streaming.
There's somebody that tweeted out a hot take about playing a character. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, my hot take,
actually
right,
said.
is that your character should either be really close to who you are as a person, right? Or it should be, or you shouldn't play it too strongly, you know? Because, like, for example, my character,
Mm.
right, is a historian or whatever who likes teaching people stuff and, like, like all that other stuff, right? And it's pretty much just me, but fantasy TM, you know? And, like, that's easy for
Yeah.
me to keep up, right? But I see people who are like, yo,
Yeah.
I am Archmage, blah, 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 a bunch of other stuff, right? But they can't play their character like whatsoever, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like if your character is like far away from you as can be, this is also something I picked up like in like normal RP as well, right? If your character is too far away from you, you're not gonna have a fun time, or at least you're not gonna be able to play your character for a long time, you know? Because like
Unless you are a good actor. Then it
unless you're a
doesn't
good
matter.
actor, but then again, if you like,
Yeah.
then again, if you're like streaming
Right.
3 hours a day, it doesn't matter how good of an actor you are, you know? Uh,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
because like
I'm just being like myself, like with my avatar. At
Yeah,
least,
yeah.
you know? I'm just being myself.
because I've seen a lot of like streamers who are like, oh yeah, I don't like my character like after a month or whatever, right? And then like they either like
So
quit
then-
or they
so
like
then-
rebrand, right?
Because
because they
debut.
yeah, because like they're not having fun with their character,
Okay.
right? And they can't relate to their character.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Speaking of that, I was gonna share like a hot take from somebody that
yeah.
about
Share your hot take.
redebuts. I'm not gonna say who it. I'm not gonna say who it is.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
basically what this person says is it basically says, I'm gonna blow your mind and probably hurt your feelings. Stop redebuting. Stop hitting the retry button and just try harder with what you have. Work for your, excuse my language, but work for your shit. Don't keep redebuting every week until you finally get one you like. That's not how life works.
I
Burn some
honestly,
effing elbow grease and stop praying you ride a wave of hype or popularity to your end goal, because it is extremely unlikely that it would work out like that. You put the idea in aspiring VTubers' heads that this is what they're supposed to do. Knock that shit off.
yeah, I actually kind of agree with that,
Mm.
right? Because the problem with re-debuts in my mind isn't like, actually like how good it is for like a streamer themselves. It's just how bad it is for other streamers, you know? Because one, there's already like, at least like 2 or 3 people debuting per day, right? And then if we add the people re-debuting every day, that's a lot more too, you know? And that already dilutes the amount of debuts that are like per day. Because I know a lot of VTubers actually, map out, hey, there's no one debuting this day, so I have to like I can debut then, you know? And that and like, re-debuting already dilutes that like, amount of days that are open already, right? And it also makes debuts as a whole less important in my mind, right? Because like if let's say there's like, if let's say re-debuts are a thing, right? Then debuts aren't like, initial
Right.
debuts aren't important anymore, right? Because like if you have like 5 debuts, then it's not really a, first time I'm
Okay.
streaming or like, hey, first character introduction type deal, you know? Which I think re-debuts
Oh, I think I found it.
I think re-debuts do have like a place, but they shouldn't be like, completely like common, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it shouldn't be
I
like-
mentioned earlier that somebody mentioned something about playing a character. Okay, I found the
Got it.
tweet. That person says redebuting doesn't fix your community nor does it change who you are. And if you're playing a character, you've already lost the game. If you can't be yourself, you shouldn't be streaming.
Well, I kind of agree with that, kind
What?
of don't. I think it's
Yeah,
fine to play
like,
a
I kinda-
character, but like, not like your character should be like 90% you and like 10% character, you know?
It's
Right,
like don't
yeah,
let it
I
define
agree
you.
that it should be closely. Right, of course,
Yeah,
I agree
don't
that
think
the whoever you're portraying as a VTuber should be as closely related to yourself as possible, as closely
Yep.
resembles yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, Adric, you had
Yeah.
something to say?
Right,
Yeah,
because if you try to play a character that's
Oh, no.
completely different.
Moral, let Adric talk for a second.
then-
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just saying, I don't think playing a character is a problem, because if you look at like even the Hololive people or Nijisanji people, they are playing a character,
Yep.
and even some of them, their
Mm.
actual character is very different from
Their
who they
actual self.
actually are.
Yeah.
For
Mm.
example, Pecora. But so the playing the character part is not the issue, because that just comes with VTubing.
Yeah.
The
Right.
the issue with kind of re-debuting is that it's not good content creating, creation
Yeah.
is kind of how I put it. Like if because before you re-debut, if you're still average viewer 30,
Yeah.
re-debuting is not going to increase your average viewer count. The point of like if you ever re-debut, that's just rebranding. And rebranding, you don't have to re-debut.
Yeah.
Just go make a new Twitch channel, make a new Twitter handle, and start from fresh,
exactly.
and then debut
Yeah.
from that account instead of like re-debuting and completely changing who your character are. This is only specific for re-debuts that where they just completely change the character.
Yeah.
For people that's
Right.
re-debuting for the sake of like new costumes and stuff like that, like yeah, they can do whatever the heck they want. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, of course. Like if it's like 3D debut.
I feel like we need
that's totally
other
fine, of course.
terminology that's more accurate for rebranding. Like rebranding is like a process, but like we need like a better name for like showing off like the new model or whatever, right? Like maybe we should like change
Right.
like the
Yeah.
vocabulary to like models showcase, or like just call it rebranding.
Yeah.
Call it what it is.
Yeah.
But
because
Yeah,
I may
of
be
course.
just a boomer,
yep.
but back in the days when you're gonna rebrand, you just make a whole new Twitch or YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, no, I created an entire like new Twitter and like Twitch and everything for my VTuber persona, right? But at the same time, I never really just said no, I'm a completely different person or whatever. I just my private or my personal account is like free. I mean, like it's like right there.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Because
yeah. No, continue.
yeah,
Sorry.
because I think I brought it up even in my like really really long tweets about like VTuber finance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where I kind of tell people like, yeah, you can treat this as a hobby all you want, but at the end of the day, it's still a business, and you should treat it like a business.
Yeah.
It's not like sure, if all you care about is making $1, that's still a business. You're still making money. It
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Mm.
So so that's why I did the whole VTuber finance thing, because it was like even though it's a hobby, you need to start thinking about your money as though it's a business.
Yeah.
So in the case for people that wants to actually grow big,
Yep.
you need to start thinking like it's a business,
Yeah.
because everyone else that's actually big, they are thinking of it as a business.
Instead of a re-debut, we should just call it like Digivolution or something. Digimon, let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I think we should totally continue this conversation about like VTubing and like streaming and content creation and everything next week, because we have a lot to say about this stuff. Like
Oh yeah,
it's
totally.
like
We could always
it's so
continue this another
open-ended.
time.
yeah, like we have so much to say about this since we're all content creators in some way. Like Cine Senpai with his like
Mm.
music, right?
Yeah.
Me with like my streaming, Moral, with like his editing and like reactions, and like
Oh yeah, I
Adric,
didn't even talk about editing.
Yeah.
But we could move it to another time.
yeah, and Adric with like
Really good.
preparing to stream and everything too, right? We have a lot to say
Yeah.
about this stuff, and like Kay and like
Oh my
anyone else who
God.
might join too.
Yeah, I'm already seeing people tweet about the new Mahjong Soul character.
Oh no,
And I see
Mahjong.
I see K retweeting it.
Oh my gosh.
I
Next one.
can play Go, but I can't play
Yeah,
Mahjong.
and you-
Mahjong makes no sense.
Yeah,
to me.
Mahjong Soul. That is a new character.
Mahjong is just poker.
Hey,
Oh,
Boomba.
I see, oh no, I see Illyra
Just with
retweeted it too.
tiles.
Okay.
Quote retweeted said while opening noise intensity 5.
Okay, the stream's almost over. It's time for a boss fight, everyone. Everyone ready for a boss fight? I think
No.
everyone's...
Wait, the
Oh,
Mahjong
yeah.
Soul
For
character
the
doesn't even
boss.
look like he plays Mahjong.
Alright. Well, I guess as you guys do your boss fight, maybe we can talk a little bit about Niji-san.
Yeah.
If you want.
Ooh.
Wait, have you guys watched the debuts?
They had
Or
the debut literally like yesterday or the day before, right? No, it was the day before.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
Yesterday was Fananas because like
Bananas,
like
yeah.
originally like it got all scuffed or something. Like it's I don't know.
Yeah,
It lasted like 8
hashtag free
seconds. Or
Fanana.
something. Yeah, it lasted like 8
The-
seconds.
The shortest debut ever.
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe
Yeah.
Sari in chat actually had her first stream or whatever a few days ago, but it kind of, like there were technical difficulties,
Ooh.
which I think is definitely, something very hard to deal with, especially when you're like,
Right.
It's a part of
prepping.
growth.
It was like
Yeah.
it was
Don't
like
let that
OBS
stuff-
issue or something.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
first stream was scuffed as hell. Like my current streams are scuffed as hell. Like
Yo, you think my first beats were not scuffed?
yo,
like-
wait, Cindy
think
Senpai,
I-
have you heard the song that I wrote?
What?
No, I
What?
wrote music before. I wrote music before. You want me to show it off?
Yes, let's go.
Yo, okay. Should I play on the stream or? Yeah, I'm gonna play on the stream because it's not copyright because I wrote it. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay, where is it?
Right.
Okay, everyone, turn on your streams, I guess.
I'm not. But yeah, I've only checked out Pomu Rainpuff's debut and Illyra Pandora's debut. I haven't
Ah.
checked out Phenomenal's yet.
Oh, unmute myself. Oh no, the stream isn't working. No.
But yeah, everybody's cute though.
Yo, yeah, no, a lot of YouTubers
Yeah.
are crazy
I-
cute.
All of them have like their meme energy, like, for real.
Yeah.
If you see them on Twitter, you could automatically tell.
Yup.
Ah,
That is
Yeah,
true.
and also Diamond City Lights is a banger, like, for real.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Man.
that's a whole banger.
how did you guys start with like? How did you guys start with like editing and everything? Like, Moral, where did you learn editing in the first place?
I started with Camtasia, I think.
Oh, Camtasia. Nice.
Yeah, like I used to like I don't know, I got like bored, so I just like recorded like RuneScape videos.
Yo, RuneScape, cool.
Yo.
RuneScape's a good
I
game.
remember I remember like my very first video. I guess it was me fighting like one of the bosses like on
Yep,
RuneScape.
yep.
It was like RuneScape 3 at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
like, I
always-
look back at it, it's like pretty boring, kind of cringe. But
I mean, it's always a process, We're always getting better over time. Yeah. How did your first song go, Cindy Senpai?
Oh shoot. Like first
Yeah, first song.
like one I'm
remix.
actually proud of, or one I'm like.
Your
Oh, God.
first.
Actually, I
one.
was just about to post one. I was just about to post one of my first ones.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah.
Also,
This is
I,
before
I need to do the
before
push-ups.
everything. Oh, push-ups.
Oh,
Yeah.
did
Someone
you
do
push ups again on
push-ups?
stream?
Yeah, I remember. I legit do it all the time. Like legit, I normally do like 75 push-ups per day on my streams on average. No, not 75, but average like 150. Yeah, it hurts, man. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly get ready to do.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yep.
I love Momo's smile, like seriously. Like I love her smile. Momo Rainbow. Like seriously.
I'm doing good.
She even
guys.
said she even used a fairy pun, and then she also said big PP energy.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
OBS Now that I'm thinking about it, OBS is so much better than Fraps. Like Fraps sucks, man. Like Ajax, you were talking about how everyone was using Fraps and like using F9 or whatever to start streaming, right? Nah. OBS
Yeah.
is the way to go.
Oh snap!
Like,
Guess who just hit 600K subs?
yo, do you guys remember unregistered hypercam or whatever?
Hypercam.
Hypercam.
As soon as I heard unregistered, I was like, damn, that's
Yeah.
hypercam.
Yeah, that is ancient. That is for people that cannot afford fraps.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you can't afford Fraps, just get OBS,
Yeah, there's free. There's better free stuff now.
Why you upload a Brian video?
Let me just drop down to the ground. and do some push-ups for you
Hypercam.
guys real quick. I'll be right back. You guys keep the stream alive, okay?
Let's just not talk for the next.
Like in general though.
Let's just remain in awkward silence until
Yeah.
he comes
Yeah.
back.
Like a general chat though.
Yo. Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
Nice.
I love Ollie.
That's what's up. Yeah, Ollie's amazing.
Yeah. Her energy is really great.
Yeah,
It's infectious.
yeah. She's like the second
50.
first. She's like the second Hollow ID member with the high subs.
I returned.
First being Muna.
OBS is so good.
Dude,
for
I
like-
bet,
Mm.
I bet she's gonna pass Muna like soon enough. Maybe she might pass Muna.
You never know. Yeah.
Una is still
Yeah.
my bias. I don't care what you say.
Oh yeah, I love Muna. Yeah, I mean she's at 668K. But so I don't know. Maybe who knows? Or maybe they'll reach 1 mil at the same time. I don't know.
Do
Maybe.
you guys think it's easier to play a character if, like, you know, you're like paid by a company or whatever? Because then you have to worry less about other stuff, and you can like devote yourself like fully to the character. You know?
I
'Cause-
mean, it's not that it's easier to play the character. Is more of because it's now now you can actually do it full time.
yeah,
You can think about it more. Because I don't know, like think about how most people deal with their full-time jobs.
yeah, they take it a lot more seriously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Adric, your turn. Oh, okay. Demoralize. Nice. Hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna die this turn. Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
And if you guys like had like a like serious RP character, what kind of character would you guys have for your like, you know, VTuber persona or whatever else?
Myself.
Like
Myself, man.
I mean, like if we could ignore like
Like-
the efforts to like acting and all that, like what kind of character would you do if you could like act like perfectly, you know?
Ooh.
I would be Toylan. I'm kidding.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'd be.
Moral the cold
I
cat.
would
Actually,
end
no.
up being
Actually,
very,
nah.
very edgy.
I'd be Cedar Senpai.
Yo, Sydney Senpai is pretty fun.
Why? What?
Yo, let's go.
Yo, what? No, now let's go. No. No.
Yeah, so who would you be, Adric?
Yo?
I kind of heard you, but it was kind of hard.
Yo.
I-
Hey.
Yeah.
I think I'll end up being quite edgy.
Yo.
Like,
Yeah,
not
the edgy
in a
bit
bad
is
way,
time-
but like edgy as in like Chunibu kind of.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I cannot
Yeah,
see an
that's
edgy Adric, you know, because like Adric's like super polite and everything, and I'm like, I could not imagine. Can any of you guys imagine like like edgy Adric? Like, not really.
Oh my god,
Adric,
I-
you're super kind.
dude. Hey, Cedar Senpai. I think Polka's scaring me with her English tweets.
Oh no, what's happening?
Oh no.
I don't know. I feel like she's talking about world domination. I don't know.
World domination.
World dominate. What?
World domination.
I don't know.
Polka.
That's the kind of vibe I'm getting.
Man.
Oh my god. Oh dear. Polka replied to Zentraya's reply.
Wait, do we not have a healer? We don't have a healer.
Oh no.
I think Yoru's.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I thought we have one healer.
Yeah, I think it's Yoru. That's why we're dying right now. Honestly, I like talk about like, you know,
Continue
VTubing
to
and all
love
that.
me no matter what I look like. Really, thank you. What, Polka?
Oh my god, Polka.
Yoru.
Even as you live, the polka continues to multiply. Polka is waiting for its time to come. Polka, I'm
Right.
scared.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Top 10 most powerful. Wait,
I,
do
I love Polka. She's based.
you guys see that
Yeah.
that most powerful like no quotes said by anime villains or something, and then there was just I think it was PP Tension. I think that's her name. I don't remember her actual name, but you know, the angel
my
hollow eye member,
God.
right? Like I think she said something along the lines of humans are too weak or something, and I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Man.
Oh, I see another Polka tweet. She says, "Will you continue to love me no matter what I
No.
look like?" Really? Thank you. And then Anya Malfisa replies, "Will you accept my love, Polka Senpai?" And then Polka replies,
Yoru protects
Yeah.
Sari.
"Yeah, yes, choo choo choo." And then Anya's like, "Yeah, okay, let's get married then." Oh
Man,
my god.
VTubers are a hella drug sometimes, you know? Like what's
It's
on
the
YouTubers?
Asa Coco, dude.
Yeah,
It's the Asa Coco, dude.
Asa Coco. Ah,
Yeah, the
God.
Asakoko.
I
As soon as you
haven't-
get a whiff and or an injection, it's all over for you. You're hooked immediately.
I haven't watched enough Asa Coco to be perfectly honest. I should totally watch it a lot more because it's like one of the only like things that you don't need to translate that's like understandable by English viewers and like Hololive, right?
It's good.
It's nice.
Oh my.
It's nice that you can understand. Oh, Sarah barely survived right there. Oh, oh, uh, oh no, another two are down. Ah, it hurts.
Yeah.
Wait, another one's down. Yoru. I think this is a wipe right here. I think this is a wipe. Man. I would just start DPSing it. Everyone
I'm
died.
laughing.
You guys
Oh
saw
my
that, right?
God.
Everyone died.
No, I'm not. I didn't
Oh.
look. I'm just on Twitter.
Fair enough.
No, because
I'm dying.
I don't know if you know Frost VTuber.
Yeah, Sari, just attack. Sari, just attack. And yeah, I
Like
kind of
he
know
literally
Frost.
tweeted. Yeah, he tweeted Avatar the last VTuber, and then I don't know if you know Kyle. Like he replies Avatar the last ball tuber. What is he ban? Bottoms.
Oh no.
Wow.
He's a bottom bender.
kinda
Oh my
kinda
God.
cursed.
I'm gonna retweet that.
Yeah, guys, just start DPSing it down. I think DPS is the only way we can take this down now. Either that or Yoru can focus on healing like himself, and that's also an idea.
That's a fire quote retweet.
Polka?
Polka? Man, VTubers are kind of cursed sometimes, Like the first interaction with the VTuber community I had, right, is legit every VTuber fan is constantly horny, right? Because Holoslays, right? And my second impression, right, is that like legit every VTuber's cursed. Like it kind of hurts. Am I cursed? Am I cursed? Hopefully I'm not too
Yes.
cursed.
Aren't we all?
Man.
Yes, you're cursed. Like you do like last minute prep before the podcast. Pretty cursed.
Yeah, I think everyone's dead.
You
Man.
can be cursed.
I'm not that cursed, am I? I'm not VTuber level cursed, am I? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. And everyone's dead. Okay. Every VTuber.
I love how it's just it was just one Kirby at the end, man.
Man, poor
Getting
Kirby.
demolished.
Kirby gets 120
Kirby.
damage at 1 health. That's a bit overkill, don't you think, boss? Yeah, okay.
Buster.
Okay, we're gonna do the battle royale, and then we're gonna raid someone. Then, if I could eat someone, I could.
Oh, I know. I know who you can raid though. I know who you can raid.
Polka.
Who do you
That
think we should raid?
Polka, dude. That's not even.
No. What you?
Oh.
Who should we raid?
I'd suggest John Loves Anime because he's interviewing.
How
Even
how
though
many people are-
Kitsune Spirit.
Oh yeah, I know both of them.
Mm.
Yeah, John Loves Anime is interviewing her.
Okay,
So
I'm
you
gonna.
wanna check
How
it
many
out?
people are
Ooh.
watching?
Let me check.
Because
He
I
started
know.
like a moment ago.
Oh, 11 viewers. Got it. That's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna probably raid him then. Other than that, I might raid Ash or something. Probably John, since there's 2 people there and that.
There is also I don't know if you know Seiya.
Who's the lowest person? Who's the lowest people you're watching?
The lowest one I see is Seiya. Yue.
Man. Seiya?
She's at 7. You,
I feel like we should raid John since he's interviewing
yeah, we can do
someone.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't mention feet in this chat. He has a thing for. I'm
Feet.
kidding.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's our.
Oh my gosh.
That's our raid message now, boys.
No, no, don't bully him. It's okay.
Yo, he got another cat. Okay, I'm gonna mute the call and everything now, so that way we can start the raid. Okay. There we go.